welcome to Tina's Joyful Kitchen. I'm Tina McDermott, the lazy inspirational chef, teaching you how you can find joy in the kitchen, even if you don't know how to cook, even if you don't like to cook, so you can live a life that's full of health, vibrancy, and freedom. Free from diets, free from dis-ease, free from all of that stuff that we don't want. So on today's show, I am so incredibly excited. Of course, I'm always excited about talking about food and making food for everybody. What we're going to do is make a turkey and cranberry salad with the leftover turkey. And yes, we're going to carve a turkey as well. All right, leftover turkey salad with gorgeous cranberries. Here's our leftover turkey that we just carved. Look how beautiful it is. It's so beautiful. And the aroma is, my husband says, I don't like turkey until I make it. And he goes, oh, I forgot I like turkey. Okay, we're gonna make our dressing first. And our dressing is going to start with some Follow Your Heart Veganese. This is made with grapeseed oil. It's not an inflammatory oil. It's a very neutral oil. It's an omega-9 oil, which is good for your heart. And you want to be careful with a lot of mayonnaises out there because mayonnaises have a lot of sugar in it, as well as inflammatory oils like canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, safflower oil. They're very inflammatory. It's also not just the oil itself or the food itself, but it's how it was processed. We're going to use a little bit of Dijon mustard, a couple of teaspoons. Yep, that's my measuring. It's about a half a cup of the mayonnaise. My mom has always taught me to do things al occhio, which means by eye in Italian. And growing up, I literally cooked with a knife, a fork, and a spoon. We didn't have a lot of utensils. Oh, and wait a minute, and wooden spoons. We always had wooden spoons. Not too many measuring cups, and if we had them, they got lost, or my dad took them for fishing or something like that. So I really learned to just whip things together. My older sister, about 2 teaspoons of some apple cider vinegar. Rose, she's horrified when she sees me cook and I'm not measuring anything. She gets so horrified. It's kind of funny. I kind of like watching that. Okay, next I'm going to put a little bit of fresh chopped sage. Here's this beautiful sage from my garden. I started off with a little piece like this, and 20 years later I've got a huge pot. I'm just going to get it nice and fine. Again, if you want to be super lazy, I'm kind of lazy, you know, use the powdered one. It'll work just as nice. So go ahead and throw that in our dressing. What else do we want in our dressing? Some fresh chopped parsley. Okay, we're going to get some parsley. I'm going to take the stems, give them back to Mother Earth. And I'm folding up that parsley. And again, I'm just going to chop it up here. It's all good. I'm just going to chop that up. Okay, throw that in there. And I think I want to put a little bit of salt. I think I want pecans for this one too. We're going to put a little bit of freshly ground black pepper. And there we go. Before I get to the meat, I want to do all of the vegetables. Okay, we've got some chopped up celery. I'm going to throw that right in there. We've got some red onion. I'm going to chop up this red onion for us. Okay. Remember, don't pick things up with your knife. Get a scraper and pick things up with your scraper. The other thing that makes this salad really yummy is putting some apple in there. I tell you, I'm not the neatest chopper, and that's okay. Doesn't matter. As long as they're in little bite-sized pieces. We're going to do a half an apple for this dish. We'll put all of that aside for later. We didn't need that. We had apple. Oh, and look at these beautiful cranberries. Next, we need some turkey. You can use whatever turkey you want. You can use the breast meat. You could use the dark meat. You know, some people are dark meat people and some people are light meat. I like them both. I like them both as long as they're not dried out. And if you cook the turkey the way that I talked about cooking the turkey, I think I didn't tell you it was 325 degrees. You cook it low and slow. Look how beautiful this breast meat is. I put a little skin in there. It's not going to hurt you. Yes, it's a little bit of saturated fat, but we need saturated fat in our bodies. Okay, we got all of our turkey in there, and now we just need to put our dressing and the pecans, or pecans. I don't know. How do you say it? How do you say it? So we're going to get our mayonnaise mixture. By the way, if you don't want to use the mayonnaise, you could also use Greek yogurt. Unsweetened, plain, full-fat Greek yogurt will do beautifully for this, okay? We're going to mix all of this up. Maybe get a bigger bowl next time so you can mix it up a little easier, but that's okay. And there we have it. Okay, so let me put some in a little dish for us as if we're going to serve it. And look how beautiful this is. Okay, so there we have it, our leftover turkey and cranberry salad. Thank you so much for watching the show today. If you love to find joy in the kitchen, even if you don't know how to cook, even if you don't like to cook, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right below so that you can catch each and every one of my episodes. Thank you again, and until next time, namaste.